My dear students, we are going to discuss about vegetation. Already we know that ecosystem means living things we can find between the interaction between them. This ecosystem, in this ecosystem, some of succession happens time to time. So that is called ecological. If one community in the system that will be changing from place to place, time coming any area not stable, they are changing as of communities from time to time. I can say that if there is a pond ecosystem, after some years, the aquatic materials means water will be reduced. So some of the aquatic plants you can see in these places. After some years, again the water will be reducing in the pond. So some of the plants growing on the shore of the pond, again more. So grass, some of plants here again empty places. So that is called the ecological succession from not just stable. Succession is a process through ecosystems to change over a period of time. Succession related to seasonal environments, which create plants and animals living in the ecosystem. Other successions may take much longer period, extending to several decades. If a forest is clear, it initially colonizes a group of species of plants in this place, gradually changing to an orderly prosperity development. One can predict that an open up area gradually be converted into a land. Yes, and finally a woodland, human interference. There is a tendency to use a more or less stable state at the end of the stage. Fundamental stages in this consist of pioneers, a series of changes known as spiral stages, a climax stage, the related to the energy fruits. Through the most frequent number of successional changes occur in ecosystem, where it fluctuates from dry terrestrial to the early colonization stage by small aquatic species after the monsoon, which gradually to a mature aquatic ecosystem and then reverse back to its stage. In summer, where its aquatic remains dormant. What characteristics of ecological succession? Ecological succession is characterized by the following salient. It is directional of the physical environment by the community. There is an increase in structure complexity in succession. The diversity of species tends to increase succession. So what are the patterns of succession? On the place, different patterns of succession. Xerosphere, hydrosphere, and hydrosphere. This kind of succession starts from lake, pond, and pools. It is formed through different stages. A submerged aquatic stage. At this initial stage, the water medium contains poor nutrient. Microorganisms like bacteria, blue-green algae, diatoms, first few later on, after some month or even after some years, the submerged plants. Most of the microorganisms perish away, leaving a humus dust particle at the substrate. Therefore, the depth of the water. A submerged rooted plant like Snaria, Hydella, and this number and later on perish. The levels of the substrate rise. The height of water views gets lower. Plants are in this substrate. Again, it will lead to the floating. When the water level is 2 to 5 feet, and the height they are lotus, lily, salvinia, and they increase in number since the sunlight is obstructed the enlarged leaf surface of fruiting plants. The submerged plants do light. in quantity and the substratum level also increases. As a result, the floating plants are unable and in the course of time reach swamp stage. Since the depth of the water, the plants that grow and floating Scypus, Polygona, we can see there. Again, it will come surge meadow stage. Efficiency of water. The plants like Cyperus and Juncus starts growing there. These plants in number. The rate of transpiration is very high due to which an intermediate is formed, making the disappearance of marshy condition. Which here at this stage begin to disappear, leaving dry land. Later on is acquired as xerophytes. Moist condition returns many disappear in a forest. That's woodland stage. At this stage, few and small trees like salix, commerce begin to grow. Land is of humus. The finally climax forest. New trees begin to grow at this fertile land. Thus, a forest full of trees which was at one time occupied by water. Even very easy to understand that, for example, there is a grass ecosystem in places. So after some years, we can see that some of the plants becomes tree. After some years, the tree fall down years. And it will just, if there is a rain, mean the rainwater come and stagnate there. Ecosystem finally comes to a pond ecosystem. Here, mean the ecological succession happens every time, everywhere. That is not stable. Thank you.